When you're in the thick of things, it's easy to neglect the fundamentals that make the big difference to your life and to your career. Fundamentals are the building elements that define you and tell you what your passion is. Have you ever stopped to look inside you and think, who do you want to be? In terms of careers, goals, relationships, hobbies. If you're contemplating whether open relationships or open marriage is for you, then maybe you ask yourself, when do you decide to be in one? What is the right time to be in an open relationship? Hey guys, it's good to see you. What is going on, guys? I hope you are all doing very well. Another work day is past and I'm happy to be at home sipping some red wine and easing out into the evening. Now, if you don't know me yet, my name is Tony, and here on Three-Way Theory, I talk about open relationships, dating, swinger lifestyle, and all that good stuff. I talk really openly and honestly about my experiences in this lifestyle, as well as give you tips and tools that you can use in your own relationship, just like in this video. And today's video is going to be Mono Questions Poly Answer Series episode number 3, because I saw a question on Reddit where somebody asked, when has he or she started an open relationship or an open marriage? Now, this is, I think, a very interesting question. I think it's an issue that we also have to address. When are we in this right and ripe age to start an open relationship and live this kind of a lifestyle? Now, some people start an open relationship right from the get-go, once the relationship actually even starts. This is the true for me as well, because I started my relationship with Miss K when we started dating. I was quite honest about my experiences in this lifestyle and my hopes and wishes for our relationship and our open relationship. So it was rather easy for us because she knew about my hopes from the get-go. But this is not true for most people. I often sometimes see couples starting an open relationship or an open marriage long into their relationship, once they've been together for tens of years. And I think this is another sort of easier place to get into the lifestyle. Perhaps you don't have young kids anymore and you don't feel any insecurity about your relationship. You are very settled down. You are in your 40s or 50s, and exploring this new side of you is perhaps easier when you have this sort of background where you don't need to feel as threatened and you can explore things easier. But what I'm very worried about is the people in between, the people who get into a relationship, a monogamous relationship, and are there for a few years, and their desires and hopes and preferences might change during that time. And just because we have created this monogamous atmosphere where we assume that we are in a monogamous relationship right from the get-go, and we also create this frame where it is impossible to talk about our feelings and our relationships. We live in this limbo where we would like to try things, we would like to be with other people, we would like to try threesomes, whatever, but we feel very restricted and we cannot talk about it. And this is a massive tragedy. And this is a massive tragedy. And this is and this is a massive tragedy. And this is a massive tragedy because we are confined by what society gives us, and we cannot explore things and other people and adventures together with the other person. So the first answer to that Reddit question came from a couple from Florida who were 45 years old with 3 kids and new to the lifestyle. And what they said really struck to me. They said that they only wish they would have started sooner. And I think this is true not just for open relationships and, experiences with other people, but to life in general. For example, to career. It is oftentimes better when you want something and the opportunity is there for you to take it. You don't know where your life takes you, but when you have a chance to go for the things you want, you should. And I'm not trying to sound irresponsible here. I'm not trying to say that, you should be promiscuous in your 20s and that there are not risks and that maybe you're not ready for it, yada yada. Sure, you have to be careful and be responsible in this lifestyle, but having been in this open relationship lifestyle for 7 to 10 years, starting at around 25 years old, I still think that I wish I would have started sooner. Because here is the thing, guys. When it comes to desires, relationships, passion, it's not like money. Let me put it to you in finance terms because I work in insurance and finance. Relationships and passion are not like money that you can save up and it'll grow interest, and once you then claim all that stuff, it'll be like pa-pow. No, it's gonna be roughly the same as it would have been 20 years ago. More, it's kind of like you should almost discount the value of future money. So if you don't do things now, but you do them 20 years on, then those experiences will matter to you less now than the experiences you could have right now. So my answer to when should you start an open relationship or an open marriage, the best time to start is now, if that's what you want. And maybe you are already in your 40s, don't feel bad, start now and enjoy, because you still have those 20 years still ahead of you that you can play and experience and have fun. So go for it. I'd like to finish this off with the quote what Mary Schmidt wrote on Chicago Tribune in 1997 for the graduates at the time. She wrote, "Enjoy the beauty and power of your youth." Or never mind, you will not understand the beauty and power of your youth until they faded. But trust me, In 20 years from now, you'll look back at an old photos of yourself and recall in a way you can't grasp now how much possibility lay before you and how fabulous you really looked. Don't waste your time with jealousy. Sometimes you're ahead, sometimes you're behind. The race is long, but in the end, it's only with yourself.